Alright, boys, in today's video, I'm going to be tackling the crazy topic that I'm quitting YouTube. I didn't think I would do it, and that's why I've been holding off on making the video. And I kept thinking to myself, no, I'm going to still make videos. And honestly, I might still make videos on like new units. And that's about it. But I might still do that. There might still be a video when GALAND comes out, or Chaos GALAND, or whatever. There might still be a video when a 4-core Tristan comes out. Okay, don't get your hopes up, but ideally I still cover those. Okay, I love making videos. I love yapping. You know I love yapping if you've watched my channel at any point. Now, why am I quitting? There's a bunch of stuff, and there's a bunch of stuff I have to tackle just because I think it's my duty to cover this. Okay, now first of all, I made a little notepad. I was gonna script this video initially, but I felt it's gonna be a little too not organic in a video where I probably should be very organic. So I just made a notepad with bullet points. Okay. So first of all, the main thing that caused this is that I got a job, and I got a really good job. I was aiming high, but I was aiming this high. This is average. I was aiming this high, and I got this high. Okay, it's crazy. I still can't fully comprehend that I got the opportunity, but it's great for me, and it essentially gets into my dream job, which is controlling at a firm, and at the firm I am, which is the best you could get to in where I'm at. They essentially, I could go from their job to the managing position, which I'm promised essentially, and then to the controlling position in a different firm. So like my career path is laid out the way I want to in my dream. So that's cool. Now, that aside, let's talk about some other stuff, okay? Because that is the main reason. If it wasn't for that, I would still make videos. But people wanted to know, what do you think about Grand Cross? What do you think about this and this and that? But Nagato quit. He's still making YouTube videos. He quit, and most of his complaints were about the community being so negative and stupid. And he's right. And I've thought about quitting so many times, and it was also just based purely on the thingy. I was gonna make a new channel, not tell anyone, because I know whatever channel I make will end up bigger than this channel in not too long of a time if I put in the effort. It was just a mix of being complacent with this channel, and at the same time, even though I was fairly confident, still kind of scared. Like I was like, oh, what if I put in all this effort and you know it all goes to vain. So yeah, that's why I didn't do that. But the community, let's talk about the community first and talk about the game state. I have both listed separately, but I'm just gonna combine these now. I think the game is great, and I think the Grand Cross is the best anime-based game still. Gacha game. Okay, and when I say anime, I mean like based on anime. I like Genshin stuff is better, Arknights is way better, Star Rail is better, Wuwa is better, right? Whatever you want to play is better. But when it comes to anime-based one, like Dokkan is worse, Legends is worse, and I know I just said Legends is worse, and so the ranged Legends people are gonna come for me. Like every time I mention Legends, there's at least one deranged human being in the comments saying some crazy stuff. But yeah, it's better than those, better than One Piece Treasure Cruise. It might not be better than the Chinese Naruto game or something, because that one looks really good. It's better than the JJK Clash one, right? It was way better than Black Clover, and I can't think of any other like anime-based ones right now that are actually active and you know being played. It's the best one. And if you think you disagree, because you don't, if you think you disagree, think about whatever your favorite anime is, getting a Grand Cross type game. Okay, you would be excited. You'd be over the moon. Like, oh my god, this is it. This is what I was waiting for. Okay, because you know you might not be that big of a fan of the 70 Sins IP, which I get. I'm gonna tackle it later too, because you are, and you don't know it because you haven't watched it, and you'll tell me you've watched it. I know you haven't. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I think Grand Cross is good. The management has gotten very lazy. Most units have reused animations, even though people don't realize it. I try to point some out. Reused animations, voice lines, sound effects, which is really annoying. And the units they release, I feel like, is also horrible. Like they're so not in touch with the community at all when it comes to that, to what type of character they should release. Content-wise, same thing. They're rerunning events essentially the entire time, and every time they do one, like it becomes lazier and lazier and like less fun to play. Like the whole Escanor one where you collect materials and then you destroy, like you attack the villages and like rebuild them, whatever, to yours, and you go up the pass. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to be in a 5-year-old, 6-year-old game? Like, that is so stupid. But, and there's like other ones, like the game just wants to be an idle game, I think. And with future updates that were somewhat leaked to be getting as well, like this is just going to turn into an idle game. But it's fine. The command management might be lazy. The game right now as it is still great. I'm not saying the game as a concept. I'm saying the game and the state it currently is in is still great. There's a bunch of stuff like that could be improved, but you know, if it was, then I wouldn't be making this video. I'd be swimming in millions because everyone would be playing this game. Right, like I think demonic beast battles, they're way too brain dead. Every guide for a demonic beast battle can be a notepad with 4 like lines of text, but it's grand cost, so they need a 1-hour video to solve it. All the PV activities are really simple, to be fair, and fairly boring. They don't bring them back to cool event. They never brought back the like chalice event with the goddess and demons holy war, which I really liked, and I grind the shit out of it. I was in the leaderboards even, which I don't care about in this game because the only person I gotta prove something is myself, and I've been done that. See, I think Grand Cross is great. I'm like I wouldn't, if Grand Cross was really bad and I hated it, I would quit as well. But it's not. I'm quitting because of the job reason. And I'm not quitting because Grand Cross is bad. Now I want to tackle the community because the community is disgustingly horrendous. I've met a bunch of people through Grand Cross. And I would like to say, oh, most are great, but there's some bad apples. No, most are absolutely dog shit, abhorrent people that I will never want to talk to again in my life, or never want to see my comments, never want to see in Discords, whatever, right? Whatever it is. I'm also just actual creatures, just creatures. I like being around people, like new types of people, even if they're completely stupid, because I like seeing what it's like. You know, I like reading people, and the more I'm around different types of people, the better I get at it. And I'd like to say I'm really good at reading people now. And but the people, a lot of the people I've been with, or I've talked to, or I've seen in Discords or in comment sections or whatever, or on Twitter, like I've seen enough. Let's just say I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I want to see, like, I'm good, bro. It's okay. I've been part of the Legends community. I've still sort of part of the Dog community. I have never seen people more just absolutely fucking stupid, gormless, all sorts of things than I have Grand Cross. It is insane what types of people come from the Grand Cross community. And by the way, since I'm quitting, I would like to shout out someone that you should subscribe to. And I'd like to shout out this unsubscribe button from every Grand Cross creator, and you just go sub to Beats only. Okay, Beats, I think, from everyone that's left alive, is the only person that likes the show, and that's all I care about at this point. That's all I care about at this point. Anyone that likes the show, yo, go ahead. Beats does need to rewatch 70 Sins though, or reread it, because he has some questionable takes. I brought up the GALAND fight against the Sins the first time, and he pulls up and he absolutely shits on them, and bro barely remembered that. Well, actually, he forgot it completely, he told me, but like, you know, he gotta rewatch it too, because I feel like he loves 70 Sins as the IP. He would love it so much more if he rewatched it. But yeah, I'll tell him that myself. I have, and I will again. But I think Beats is for your own enjoyment. I don't want to talk shit about anyone else. I think for your own enjoyment, if you want to love Grand Cross, watch Beats, and hopefully Beats makes more videos. And only makes idle videos, but you should watch those. Okay, just seeing people excited about 70 Sins characters can do wonders, because if you play a game, I didn't think I liked Genshin, right? I was like, there's some cool stuff in Genshin, and I know it's way more than just like the surface level of like it has no end game, or like the very clueless people saying, oh, the combat's simple, whatever, or, like it's easy, blah blah blah, it's brain dead. I found some people, and I'm like that I can talk to about the game, and they've shown me stuff that's like really impressive from like China and stuff. And my enjoyment for the game is at an all-time high. I've never enjoyed the game so much. I barely played the past like 5 months, and then before that I didn't play for like 2 years. And now I'm playing the game. You just gotta got people to talk to about it, and because there's a community. and I've talked people to talk to about it that are positive about the game, that like the game, right? So I think every other person either doesn't like 70 Sins or Grand Cross right now. You just stick to beats. Yo, what am I doing? You just stick to beats. Okay, this is from ages ago, by the way. I did this now. I could no hit the game eyes closed, by the way. Anyway, this is the video because I just wanted some background footage. Please stop the beats, okay? The community right now, everyone is like, the game is dead, the game is horrible, the game is shit, that is shit, this is shit. And that makes it less fun to play. If you're a newer player, it's less fun to play. Also, if you're a newer player or whatever, and you want to feel that magic of Grand Cross, stop making your goal, oh, I need to be 13 million bucks CC with everything maxed out and everything, and you look at your box and you immediately get disappointed, sad, and you want to kill yourself. You need to just set little goals. Be like, okay, I want to hit 3 million bucks CC. How do I do that? Let me level up all my characters to UR base, okay? Okay, I've done that. I'm still not at 3 million. Oh, you hate to see it. Okay, let me awaken all my characters. Oh, I'm still only at 2.1 million. Okay, maybe let me start putting gear on all my characters, just random gear, just so they have something. Okay, just so I'm stronger. Okay, cool. All right, now let me start farming some HP gear. Let me start farming some defense gear. Oh, how do I do that? Oh, by farming gold. Okay, let me farm gold with my stamina. Let me farm boss mats and everything. And you do it slowly, and you set really small goals, right? Because back then we didn't have box CC. And when we did, it wasn't like, oh, we need 30 million, because that's established now. You're going to be behind. You're going to be behind people that have been playing this game every day for the past 6 years. You're going to be behind people that spend a lot. So stop setting those expectations, because that's just going to make you play way too much in a short period of time. You're going to get burnt out, bored the game, and hate it, okay? And if you think it's not worth grinding and getting your box up because you think, okay, I don't have anyone that I can talk to about the game, my favorite YouTuber just quit, then don't. You know, don't force yourself to do anything. Maybe you find something that else you don't like, or maybe if you do really want to still play Grand Cross, you're like, oh, I don't have anyone to talk to. My favorite YouTuber just quit, blah blah blah. Find someone else. Find the Discord community. Find, you know, the forum is dead as fuck. I can't even like, suggest you the forum, but just find people you can talk to about it slightly, and your enjoyment is gonna skyrocket. Okay, I don't want to wish anything bad upon Grand Cross. I think the game is still great, so I don't want to, you know, questionable managing decisions, but the game is still great for the most part. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I initially had a section as well where I talk about people, about specific people, named people, but I want to leave on a somewhat positive note. So I think I don't want to leave on yeah, this guy just talked shit about everyone. So this is all you're gonna get from me. And me saying that alone is enough for me as a person, because I, you know, yeah. But yeah, community disgusting. I've been saying things for 2 years. I get disagreed with. Even like my friends, even amazing stuff, would disagree with me, and then they turn around. Well, amazing's turn around is different. It's forced, but then it became reality. So it doesn't have much reason to stand on his hate for Grand Cross. But I was criticizing the game like genuinely reasonably for so long, same with Origin, and I just get people disagreeing with me when I know I'm right, and it's just so tiring to hear. And it was tiring 2 years ago when I was hating on stuff, and people were telling me, no, it's not that big of a deal, no, this is normal, blah blah blah. And it's like, bro, no, I know I'm right, I know how games work, bro, I know how enjoyment works in people, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I did that horribly. Yikes. But yeah, anyway, you know, it's tiring being in this community. It's so tiring when there is Nagato was my equal. Nagato, for the most part, we'd agree on things. That guy is not a stupid person, right? When I would have a take and I would get hate for it, I'd bring it up to him, and he'd be like, he'd have the same take already. I didn't have to like say, oh, I said this, do you agree? No, you just have the same take already anyway, right? And him leaving left me with essentially no one to fucking talk to about things that is remotely human. So okay, no, oh, never mind that. So it also I didn't have a place to like vent my frustrations, and I sort of had the podcast every now and then, but I wasn't really met with agreement there either. So yeah, game is great, community is disgusting. If the devs if the devs decide to listen to the community, the game will never get anywhere. It will never ever get anywhere. And I hope Origin doesn't fail horribly. At least, like, I'll definitely fail, but hopefully, you know, it's playable. Hopefully day 3 of the game you won't agree with. Oh, this game actually fucking sucks. Hopefully there's still like the delusion of love in some people left, like a week into the game. I'm still gonna play it. Am I gonna make videos about it? Probably not. I always dread the day Origin came out, because I knew a lot of tourists would try to hop on it and make disgusting, horribly bad videos, misinformed videos, and farm views, which is the most important thing in YouTube. And I would sit there, try to make proper videos, and it'd be like, oh, well, unfortunately 17 other channels with 3k subs already clickbaited how to do this and this, and even though they got it wrong or misinformation, or the video was horrible, or it was a 12-second thing they could have they stretched out to like 17 minutes, mine is not gonna pick up views. That is the entire time I just had that fear. So I was always dreading the day it came out because I didn't want to make content on it for that reason. But now that I don't make content, I will be playing it, and I'll just be chilling, and I know I have a couple people I'll play this with, and I'm happy. By the way, this was an editing mistake in the video. This was supposed to show up like 3 minutes ago, and I don't know how that happened. I have no idea how it happened that it got there and not there, but oh well. But yeah, and lastly, yeah, no, I think that's it from me. I was gonna do a Wordle, but I think for this type of video, I don't think I want to end it with a Wordle or a GeoGuess or whatever. So yeah, that's it from me. I think it feels weird saying bye now, because like this is bye. But yeah, thank you for all the comments on the video where I initially announced I was gonna quit. So many cute comments. I'm curious as to what this comment section is gonna look like. I'm sure it's gonna be mostly positive, but I know there's gonna be some people. There's gonna be at least one Legends guy, one deranged Legends guy that's gonna try and get me for saying that Legends is dog shit. But hey, to each their own. I think Legends as a concept of a game is great. Have they done anything good? No, not remotely. But yeah, anyway, that's it from me. I can't bother anymore. I'll still be active on Twitter and stuff if you want to talk to me on Twitter. I answer most DMs that aren't account review questions, like can you review my account. If you ask me like, oh, what should I do on this, and it isn't like a broad question, it's like, oh, like this is my box, can you make me a team for something, I reply usually. Or like other questions like, oh, where do I get gear and stuff, and it's like, you could just watch my gear video, but it's fine. I still answer if you want me to. And like I said, I will try to see, depending on how it goes with the job and everything, if I can make videos still. Right, if I can still make videos every now and then, every like other week or something when unit drops, sure, I'll do it. But if I can't, you won't see from me again, most likely. I don't know. I think you will, because I know I will want to record like randomly and just like post a video. It'll be like in like 3 months from now, like on this Saturday, I'll just be like, bro, I got 30 minutes right now, let me just record a video. But yeah, that's it from me, and hopefully nobody doesn't see this, because I still want to collect the creator gems. But yeah, good job.